Here's something that might shock you. Right now, as you're watching this video, there's a battle happening inside your body. A battle between two powerful forces that determine everything from your muscle mass to your mood, from your energy levels to your sex drive. On one side, you have your testosterone, that crucial hormone that makes you feel like a man. On the other side, you have your eating patterns, specifically what happens when you stop eating altogether. And here's where it gets interesting. Everything you've been told about, needing to eat 6 meals a day to maintain your testosterone levels, it might be completely wrong. In fact, what if I told you that strategically not eating could actually boost your testosterone levels by up to 300%? Before you click away thinking this is another fitness bro myth, stick with me, because the science behind this is absolutely fascinating, and it might just change how you think about food, fasting, and your hormones forever. Let's start with what we know for certain. A groundbreaking study published in the European Journal of Endocrinology followed healthy men through different fasting protocols and made a discovery that shocked even the researchers. After just 24 hours of fasting, participants showed a significant spike in luteinizing hormone, or LH, which is basically your body's testosterone production signal. Think of LH as the foreman at a construction site. When LH levels go up, it's like the foreman is shouting at the workers to produce more testosterone. And boy, do they listen. But here's where most people get it wrong. They think fasting automatically equals higher testosterone forever. The truth is far more nuanced and honestly, way more interesting. Your body is like a finely tuned sports car. When you suddenly change the fuel situation, it doesn't just adapt in one simple way. It goes through phases, each with its own hormonal signature. During the first 12 to 16 hours of fasting, something remarkable happens. Your body starts producing more norepinephrine, a hormone that not only helps you burn fat, but also stimulates testosterone production. Research from the University of Virginia found that norepinephrine levels can increase by up to 117% during early fasting. This isn't just a random spike. Your body is literally preparing for what it thinks might be a hunt or a period of scarcity. It's ramping up your alertness, your strength potential, and yes, your testosterone. Now, you might be wondering why evolution would design us this way. Think about it from your ancestors' perspective. If you haven't eaten in a while, you need to be at peak performance to find food. You need sharp focus, strong muscles, and high motivation. That's exactly what elevated testosterone provides. It's like your body has a built-in performance enhancer that kicks in when you need it most. But wait, it gets even more interesting. A study from the Department of Physiology at the Medical College of Virginia looked at what happens at the cellular level during fasting. They found that fasting increases something called androgen receptor sensitivity. Let me explain this with a simple analogy. Imagine testosterone as a key and androgen receptors as locks on your muscle and tissue cells. You can have all the keys in the world, but if the locks aren't working properly, nothing happens. Fasting essentially oils these locks, making them work better. So even if your testosterone levels stay the same, your body becomes much better at using the testosterone you already have. This is huge, and here's why. Most men over 30 are walking around with what researchers call subclinical testosterone resistance. Their bodies produce decent amounts of testosterone, but their cells just aren't responding to it properly. It's like having a smartphone with poor reception. The signal is there, but you're not picking it up clearly. Fasting can improve that reception dramatically. The numbers here are mind-blowing. Research published in the journal Hormone and Metabolic Research showed that after a 24-hour fast, growth hormone levels increased by up to 2,000% in men. Yes, you heard that right, 2,000%. Growth hormone and testosterone work together like Batman and Robin. While testosterone builds muscle and burns fat, growth hormone helps preserve muscle mass during fasting and enhances the effects of testosterone. But here's the plot twist that nobody talks about. The relationship between fasting and testosterone isn't linear. It's more like a bell curve. Studies from the University of Lübeck in Germany found that while short-term fasting up to about 48 hours can boost testosterone, longer fasts can actually suppress it. After about 3 days of fasting, testosterone levels can drop by up to 50%. Your body essentially goes into survival mode and decides that reproduction isn't a priority anymore. This is where the magic window comes in. Based on multiple peer-reviewed studies, the sweet spot for testosterone optimization through fasting appears to be between 16 and 36 hours. This is long enough to trigger all those beneficial hormonal changes, but not so long that your body starts shutting down non-essential systems. Let me share something that will blow your mind about meal timing and testosterone. Researchers at the University of Chicago found that men who ate their largest meal at dinner had testosterone levels that were on average 15% lower than men who ate their largest meal at breakfast. But here's the kicker. Men who practice time-restricted feeding, eating all their meals within an 8-hour window, showed the highest testosterone levels of all groups, even higher than those eating 6 small meals throughout the day. This challenges everything we've been told by the fitness industry. For decades, we've heard that you need to eat every 3 hours to keep your metabolism running and your hormones optimized. But the science is painting a very different picture. Your hormones actually prefer periods of feast and famine. It's like interval training for your endocrine system. Now, let's talk about something controversial. The relationship between fasting, testosterone, and body fat. The Mayo Clinic published research showing that for every point your body mass index goes up, your testosterone drops by about 2%. But here's what's fascinating. Fasting doesn't just help you lose weight. It specifically targets visceral fat, the dangerous fat around your organs that acts like an estrogen factory in men. This fat literally converts your testosterone into estrogen through an enzyme called aromatase. It's like having a traitor in your camp, actively sabotaging your masculine hormones. When you fast, you're not just burning calories, you're dismantling these estrogen factories. Studies from Harvard Medical School found that intermittent fasting can reduce aromatase activity by up to 40%. This means more of your testosterone stays as testosterone instead of being converted to estrogen. It's like plugging a leak in your hormonal bucket. But what about muscle loss? This is the big fear, right? Won't fasting cause you to lose all your gains? Here's where the science gets really interesting. Research from the Intermountain Medical Center followed over 200 men practicing various fasting protocols. They found that those who fasted for 24 hours once or twice per week actually maintained more muscle mass than those following traditional calorie restriction diets. The key? That massive growth hormone spike we talked about earlier. It's like your body's built-in muscle insurance policy. The mechanism behind this is fascinating. During fasting, your body increases production of something called brain-derived neurotrophic factor, or BDNF. This isn't just good for your brain, it also helps preserve muscle tissue and enhances the muscle-building effects of testosterone. It's like your body becomes more efficient at using every bit of testosterone it produces. Let's address the elephant in the room. What about sex drive and performance? After all, what good is high testosterone if it doesn't translate to real-world benefits? A study from the Journal of Sexual Medicine found something surprising. Men who practiced intermittent fasting reported not just maintained, but actually improved sexual function compared to those on standard diets. The researchers theorized this was due to improved blood flow, better insulin sensitivity, and yes, optimized testosterone levels. Here's a number that might surprise you. According to research from the National Institutes of Health, the average man today has about 20% less testosterone than his grandfather had at the same age. 20%! And this decline is accelerating. But studies on fasting suggest we might have found a natural way to fight back against this decline. Now, I need to be clear about something important. Fasting isn't magic, and it's not for everyone. If you have any medical conditions, especially diabetes or blood sugar issues, you absolutely need to talk to your doctor before trying any fasting protocol. This isn't medical advice, it's education based on scientific research. But for healthy men looking to optimize their hormones naturally, the evidence is compelling. The key is to start slowly. Don't jump into a 48-hour fast tomorrow. Start with a 16-hour fast, basically skipping breakfast. See how your body responds. Monitor your energy levels, your mood, your performance in the gym. Most men find that after an adaptation period of about 2 weeks, they feel more energetic, more focused, and yes, more virile than they have in years. If you're interested in supporting your body during fasting, certain supplements can help. Things like electrolytes, especially sodium, potassium, and magnesium, can make fasting much more comfortable and sustainable. Some men also find that taking vitamin D and zinc during their eating window helps support optimal testosterone production. But remember, supplements are just that, supplements to a good fasting protocol, not replacements for it. The research also shows that combining fasting with resistance training creates a synergistic effect. A study from the Journal of Translational Medicine found that men who lifted weights in a fasted state showed greater increases in testosterone and growth hormone compared to those who ate before training. It's like your body doubles down on the hormonal benefits when you combine these two stresses. Here's something practical you can implement today. If you want to try fasting for testosterone optimization, start with the 16-8 protocol. Fast for 16 hours, eat within an 8-hour window. Do this for 2 weeks and track how you feel. Keep a simple journal noting your energy levels, mood, and any changes you notice. Most men report feeling a significant difference by day 10. The bottom line is this: your body is capable of producing optimal testosterone levels well into your later years, but only if you give it the right signals. Fasting is one of the most powerful signals you can send. It tells your body that you're not a sedentary creature constantly grazing on food. It reminds your hormonal system of what it was designed to do: cycle between periods of abundance and scarcity, building resilience and optimization in the process. Think about this for a moment. We live in the first period in human history where food is available 24/7. Our hormonal systems never evolved for this constant feeding. They evolved for periods of hunting, gathering, feasting, and fasting. By reintroducing strategic fasting, you're not doing something extreme. You're actually returning to what's normal for human physiology. The science is clear. Short-term fasting can significantly boost testosterone, improve hormone sensitivity, increase growth hormone, reduce estrogen conversion, and preserve muscle mass. It's like a hormonal reset button that's been available to us all along. We just forgot how to push it. So here's my challenge to you. If you're struggling with low energy, decreased libido, difficulty building muscle, or just feeling less like yourself, consider giving fasting a try. Not as a quick fix, but as a sustainable lifestyle change that aligns with how your body was designed to function. If this information blew your mind like it did mine when I first discovered it, do me a favor. Hit that like button right now. It helps this information reach more men who need to hear it. And if you want more science-based content about optimizing your health and hormones naturally, subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell. But most importantly, I want to hear from you in the comments below. Have you ever tried fasting for your health? Are you planning to start after watching this video? Share your experience or your plans in the comments. Let's build a community of men who are taking control of their health naturally. You're not alone in this journey, and your story might be exactly what another guy needs to hear to make a positive change in his life. Remember, every transformation starts with a single decision. Maybe today is your day to make that decision. Until next time, stay strong, stay informed, and remember, your best years are not behind you, they're waiting for you to claim them.